Well, I'm gonna briefly move across the bay to my fucking A's.
Exciting news this week. Exciting news.
Well, the best news: they won 2 games.
Oh,
They
I thought
actually
you
won two
were.
games since we last came to you. So now they're on pace to win 33 games this year and lose 129. So
Excellent.
yeah, congratulations, A's. But no, you're right. The real news that everyone's been talking about: renderings. The Oakland
Renderings, they
A's
exist.
released some renderings of their potential stadium in Las Vegas. People love renderings. I love renderings as a graphic designer, but I think everybody loves renderings. See what the future stadiums look like. They always look fucking incredible. Sometimes they don't quite live up to that. The actual rendering, I think of the Rangers' new stadium. Actually, it looks
Oh,
like a little
God.
tool
Yeah.
shed. Looked
Jesus.
incredible. It was all glass roof, glass everything. Ended up looking like an aluminum tool shed now. But
Yep.
congrats, Rangers. The A's are excellent at releasing renderings. This is the final, or at least the latest in a series of renderings we've seen, mostly in Oakland. The last of which were at Howard Terminal in the East Bay near Oakland. Somehow, I don't believe these will be the last. They've been really good at releasing these renderings of their new stadiums, but they haven't been really good at closing any deals, as we've seen for 20 plus years. As again, we're still looking for a final resting place for the current Oakland A's. These renderings were released as part of a public presentation to Nevada lawmakers, to the first time that the A's were actually making their formal proposal for this new stadium deal, essentially begging for $400 million from Nevada taxpayers. What was odd about this is neither owner John Fisher nor the president, who I think it's Dave Cavall, maybe his name escapes me at this point, but neither of them decided to show up to this meeting. The very first time they were presenting to Nevada, the legislature of Nevada, like I said, essentially begging for public funding. Um, it was Monday, so the only thing I can think of is they couldn't break their Memorial Day barbecue plans to get out to Vegas for this momentous occasion. I thought that was bizarre. First time presenting this. So the presentation itself, since it was publicly streamed, that was came under some scrutiny. And in fact, one of my favorite sports business writers, Maury Brown from Forbes magazine, actually covered this extensively in an article. And I pulled a quote that he had specifically about the presentation that the A's gave to the Nevada legislature. I think you've got it pulled up over there.
I do. Let me read that for everybody. A parade of incorrect historical numbers, outlandish projections, and creative financing plans, much of which had holes blown in it. Maury
Yeah,
Brown, Forbes magazine.
that was actually essentially what the presentation was. So I won't get into details because that minutia can be described by professionals such as Maury, but I'll take his word for it. It's horseshit what they gave him in the first round of presentations, begging for this money and trying to land their team in a new city. That might be the reason why the president and owner didn't show up, because their presentation was full of embarrassing lies and inaccuracies and everything else. So just another comical step on this unbelievably long and arduous journey to a new fucking stadium for those fucking A's.
They'll be like, I didn't approve that. I wasn't even there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the strategy could possibly be, but it's not too difficult to poke holes in anything. You can't lie directly to the legislature and think you're going to get away with it, especially when you're asking for public funds. So maybe you can get away with it. Maybe that's how the government really works. We're just getting peering into the underbelly and how these things actually work out. But very strange. So unless there's more news about that, I don't see how I'll be bringing up the A's. I'm not sure what the next step in this legislative process is, but I think this might be a little bit drawn out, much as the whole process in Oakland has been. So
I'm going
we'll
to
see.
see next steps are come back with real numbers.
Yeah, that might help.
Word Hole Media.